Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. And today we have match play ready to kick off. Let's get it. All right, let's send this ball away. I think she's coming in for a landing on the fairway. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Great work there. That's a great approach. And he's got 13 feet to the cup. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Gets the birdie putt to drop on in there. All right, now if you want to have the hole, you got to make this putt. And after that one, we are all square. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. Okay, give this a smash. Oh, and a downslope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. And from 115 yards out, let's see what he does here. Second shot here on hole number 2. You're gonna like that, won't you? He's got a very long putt. Can he do it? We'll find out soon. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. And after that one, you are one up in the match. Teeing it up on the third. You'll be all right there. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. And here we go for the birdie. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Oh, no. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. And this one's going a bit to the right. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. All square after that hole. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. All right, let's send it. Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out. Good job. And this shot's about 175 yards out. This right here is beautiful. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? This one's 10 feet away. This one starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the right. Look at you go. He's putting this next one for birdie. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, 5th hole, par 3. Let's do it. Looking forward to see what you do here. Well done. That's another green in regulation. Oh my, what a nice chip. He just led that one right into the hole. Well done. And if you want to have the hole, you got to make this putt right here. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. And that hole will be halved. And now, the par 5 6th. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. We're about 205 yards out from here. Come on, kick right, come on. And this is quite the distance to the cup from here. Let's see if he can get it close. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh! And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Looks like he got a line on this. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh, yes, that'll go down nicely. One up after that one. And the 7th hole is upon us. Oh, someone's feeling bold. That's what I like to see. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Oh my, is he going to get this one to go down? All right, if you sink this, you can take this Stormy. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And this is your look at birdie. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that hole will be halved. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope. It was a good one. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And as he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here. Here's their 7-iron. Second shot here on hole number 8. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. Oh. Comes right down to this. Let's sink this putt, win the match, and head into that clubhouse. And there you have it. The match is over, and you wound up on top of things today. Good work out there. Great golf. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this going. Today we find ourselves at the beautiful Top of the Rock golf course. It's a par 3 9-hole course. The first hole here has a gently sloping green from left to right. Let's do this. Taking this one with the 9-iron. All right, let's go. Safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup from here. I think we got a right to left break on this one. So good. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, it's going right by. I'm liking what you're throwing down here. You're one up after the first hole. And the second hole here. What a view, first of all. I mean, it almost distracted me from realizing that green is so far below us. That's a significant drop to the green, so club choice, important. Nice swing. Sounded great. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he's setting up with a long putt here. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Oh, and he gets it to go. All right, need to get this putt down. This is to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, third hole at Top of the Rock. Think before you hit. There is a lot of sand around this green. There's a big oak tree to the right of the green. Let's be careful. Ah, just right by the hole. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. This one's going uphill and to the right. Boom, drops it in. Nice putt there. That wins you the hole. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. And here's the 4th hole at top of the rock. Plays slightly downhill. Bunkers all around the green yet again. We got water to deal with as well, so you really don't want to miss right, left, or long on this one. Beautiful swing. Way to go out there, looking good. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. All right, this is for the bird. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. He's got 8 feet to go. Oh, almost. And you are 3 up in this match after that hole. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. And it's just going to be the back 9 of this one today. Let's see if you can go low today. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And here we go with his 2nd shot. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. Really well judged approach there. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And in there for the birdie. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. We are all square after the first hole. And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? And this one's about 125 yards out. That was good stuff. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. He's got about a 3-footer here. All right, he can pick that up. We can go to the next hole. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. And the 12th hole is a par 4. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. And you might not have enough club from the rough. And he's got around 165 yards to go. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And your friend is just one up after that hole. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 3. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Smart shot. Okay, and from the outer reaches of this green, let's see if you can get this to go. Just a little too much pace on that one. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Well, look out. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. Your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. Next is the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Okay, let's smash this one out there. And the tee shot looks like it'll be safe. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Okay, your opponent knows what's up. They gave you that putt and you've won the hole. On to the next. And this is a short par 4 we're teeing off on now. Might be able to make a move. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Let's see what he can do here. 110 yards out. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Ooh, that's too bad. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And 4 feet to go. score. Your opponent is going to let you have that putt, and we're going to go to the next hole. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And that hole's halved. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's got around 215 yards to the pin. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Way to go out there, champ. And he's looking this one over. He's got a long putt ahead of him. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Right by. Okay, you need this to win the hole. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Looking good. So good. And we are all square after that hole. All right, best of luck here on number 17. Beautiful swing. That'll play pin high, well judged. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Okay, he's got this one for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. And there it is. He's convinced that one to go down. And this will have the hole if you sink this. And that one drops for your fourth birdie of the day. I'm liking that. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go. We've made it to 18, and this is a par 5. It's tidy. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. This one's going right. Well, that one's goodbye. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. nailing another approach. Nice. This is a 27-footer here. Okay, we're speeding things up. You're not even going to make him putt that one out. Let's head to the next. Okay, sink this putt and you will win the match. Let's go. Okay, great job out there today. The match is over and you've managed to walk away the winner at 1-up. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. Looks like we have some match play golf happening at the moment. Okay, let's do it. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, give this a rip. Those shots are going to happen to you. And second shot on the 10th coming up. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. And let's see what happens. This is his second. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Ooh, you're playing that one like a pro. Unbelievable. And this putt's going to put him 1-up. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. And after that first hole, tough break, you're 1 down. All right, par 3 for the 11th hole. Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. Okay, let's see what you got here. Oh, that'll do. Tell you the truth, I don't think he's going to make this. It's a bit long. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, no, it's right down here. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. This one's going to the left. Going towards that hole. Oh, there we go. Gonna take the hole. Well done. And after that hole, we're all square. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Oh, look at this. This could go. Oh, look at that. And also, look how close you are to the pin. Not a lot left to do here. And this putt for the birdie. Okay, moving on. And that hole will be halved. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. That was a tee shot. Just spanked it. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. He's got about 105 yards to go here. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Let's go, kick right, kick right. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. And now this from 5 feet. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. And that hole will be halved. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Really nice swing. Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope. There we go. Good shot. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And he's hitting out of the first cut. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Close your eyes. I think we're in the rough. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. I think this one's going left to right. Oh! And this putt drops, you can go one up. Oh, it goes down, and that will win you the hole. And after that one, you are one up. Here we go, on to 15. This one's a par 3. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Five iron on display for this one. Second shot here on the 15th. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. All right, now that you've conceded that putt, we'll head to the next hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. And now on to the par 4 16. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. All right, this is his second. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. That should do nicely. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, right by. Okay, he needs this to save his par. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. Good job. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, par 4 on this one, number 17. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Okay, let's send it. Great swing. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Ooh, I think you're a bit firm on this one. And the shot drops, just jarring it for the eagle. Incredible. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. This one's a little bit long potentially. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. We'll have that. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And from here, it's about 250 yards out. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. Here is their 4-iron. "16 feet to go. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And I thought this would happen. You went ahead and beat your opponent. And, well, I'm glad you did. That was a fun watch. Glad to be along for the ride. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy, and today it's just the back nine of this course. Okay, let's have a good one. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. And that's gonna just hang on to the fairway. We love it. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. This approach is into an elevated green. And that will play. Thank you very much. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Now this from 16 feet. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ooh. And this putt to go one up for the match. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, that could have been good. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. That'll do. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. Okay, I see we're conceding that putt. Just a short one as well, so we'll head to the next. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. I think I have sand in my mouth somehow. Let's get on out of here. Wonderfully played sand shot. That's how you do it. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And this one is a save par. And that hole's halved. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. Good shot. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. Okay, 225 yards for him. Let's see what he does. Okay, he did stick the green, nowhere close to the hole, but you know, that's a green. We've got about 215 to go from here. This one's looking bunker bound. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Nicely down out of the sand. Let's get that putter on the go and take it from there. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like he's put it on a good line. And from there, not a bad result. This one's from around 9 feet. I think this one's breaking to the left. This putt's good so far. Beautiful shot. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Silky swing. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Well, he's in the first cut. I think he can probably deal with this one. They've gone with the 7-iron. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. Oh, come on. Is this going to go? Come on. Oh, yep. That'll work. That'll work nicely. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. I think he's put it on a good line. Continues to look good. Oh, and he makes it. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. Nicely done. And we're about 135 to the pin. Oh, this one might be going a bit long. Good job. And here we go. This is his second shot. Looks like this will be on the dance floor. All right, 20 feet to go. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. This really looks good. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. All right, we're moving to the next hole. Now that you've conceded the putt, your opponent will win this hole. But we got another chance on the next one. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 3 here. Oh, how are you? And let's see what you do off the tee here. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Oof, right by with the chip. Okay, here you go. Nice easy putt. Well, this is a fun one. This is like got a couple turns in it, goes right and then it goes left. See what you can do. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy, folks. And after you conceded that putt, we're done on this hole. Let's move on to the next. And next is number 16. This one's a par 4. And he's hoping this one will hang on to the fairway. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Well, that'll work for you. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Solid looking approach here so far. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. And he's hitting from the rough. And this one is for the birdie. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. All right, let's do this. You got this to win the match. And this one is over. Unfortunately, you didn't end up on top today. But you know what? It's the way it goes. And with that, I'm going to let you go. Thank you ever so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. We have a nice friendly match play session starting up here. Let's get it going. Hopefully you have a good one out there. This one's fairway bound. Okay, full send. Let's go. Yeah, you'll take that. Okay, this is her second shot. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Nicely done, well judged. All right, she's lining this one up for birdie. All right, I'm down with that. Give her that putt, and we'll head to the next. Okay, here's a 5-footer. And nothing big to report after that first hole. We're all square. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. And she's looking at 180 yards to the pin from here, somewhere thereabouts. Seven iron on display here. And this is about 165 yards or so to the pin. Good job. We're on the green. This one's about 15 feet. And I think this one just has a touch of a break to the left. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. All right, she needs this one to go down if she wants to have the hole. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. And the putt will go, and that is her birdie. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Okay, time to send it. Well, that won't do, will it? All right, second shot on the 12th. And from 135-ish yards out, let's see what she does. Oh, look at this. Is she going to get it to drop? And she is just dropping darts on the green. They just right next to the pin. Good luck with this. Way out here. Oh, this has my attention. Still online. It has to now. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And if she sinks this putt, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 3. Going with the 9 iron. Well, looking forward to this hole. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. This one's around 26 feet away. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. She's put a good stroke on it. Almost. And that's not a bad effort. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, man. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And your opponent is going to give us that short putt. Heading to the next. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. This tee shot should play. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Oh, you caught a good bounce on the downslope. Let's see if this chases out. Good shot. She's about 195 yards out from here. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Oh, bad break. And if she sinks this next putt, she'll go one up. I think this one will go left to right. All right, she gets it to go, and that will win the hole. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. All right, let's launch this in to the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. In the bunker, who cares? You're just gonna stick it close, I guess. Way to go. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Here we go. This is for birdie. All right, your opponent's letting you have that putt. Let's head to the next. And that hole will be halved. Next up is the 16th hole. This one's a par 3. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Come on, bounce to the right for us. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. Okay, let's pay attention to this one. She's got a very long putt, and I'm interested to see what she does with it. Well, she's looking good at this point. Still on track. Will it go? Oh, and she gets the putt to drop. Okay, now this from 11 feet. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. It's shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And that hole will be halved. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. All right, let's send this ball away. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. And that will do. We stayed out of the rough, and that's all I currently care about. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Oh, it almost dropped. And this next putt will be for her birdie. Ouch, right by the hole. And she's got 2 feet to the cup. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. This match is all square after that hole. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. What happened there? Okay, let's see what she does on this hole. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Okay, back in the fairway. Let's set our sights on the green. And she's got around 165 yards to the pin. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too. Looking pretty good. Oh, come on, get in there. And let me apologize in advance. If she does sink this, she wins. And for that, I am sorry. Okay, this match is over after you conceded that final putt to your opponent. And unfortunately, your friend has won this one, ending the match at 1 up. Get him next time. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello, and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. And today begins with a par 4 first hole. Now let's stripe this drive into the fairway and get on our way. All right, let's send it. This shot's about 80 yards out. Okay, there you go. And here's his second shot. Now this putt from 6 feet. And we've got this to have the hole. And nothing wrong with that. Tapping in for the bird. And all square after the first hole. We got a par 3 for the second hole. Here's their 7-iron. Have a good tee shot. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? And this putt's going to put him one up. This one's breaking left to right. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one. All right, we got a par 5 here on this third hole. Let's let this one go. Oh dear, look at that go. Caught the downslope. Let's see if this one runs out further. I like that. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. And this is his look at birdie. And this one's going a bit to the right. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Ooh, it's still on track. All right, we'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit. Well, the putt appears to be on line. That was fantastic. All square after that hole. This hole's got a bit of wind to contend with. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. All right, let's see how he does. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. You'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. I'll take that from that type of distance. And a 9-foot putt for him. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. Okay, looks like your friend is going to give us that putt. How generous. We'll head to the next. And that hole will be halved. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. And let's see how he does on this hole. This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Nice, another green and rag. I'm liking it. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. 7-foot putt for him. Oh. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Shake it off. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Yeah, he does not want this one to roll off into the rough. Okay, and that one ends up safely in the fairway for him. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Well, this is just no fun being in the mulch. Let's get out of here. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. And you just barely snuck into the first cut. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And you two will be all square if they sink this. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. And after that hole, we're all square. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Well, let's see what you got. That swing was to die for. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. And this one's for bird. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. This putt's going. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. And that'll do. And that hole will be halved. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 5. Ooh, this could chase out, hitting that downslope. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Well done. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Almost hold it out. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. No good. And if he sinks this next putt, it's going to go dormy. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. He's got 3 feet to go. All right, let's give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 9th is a par 4. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Oh, you hit that one well. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out. You had that one dialed in, didn't you? 11 feet to the cup for him. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. All right, sink the putt, win the match, and we can all go home. This one's going pretty hard left to right. A bit too much power into that putt. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. All right, if you can sink this, it'll be a tie. And then you know what happens. That's right. Playoff will ensue. Okay, let's see where he puts his tee shot, because we're going to put ours closer. Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green. All right, you are last off the tee in this playoff hole. Let's stick this close. Great swing. Okay, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage out of the gate. You're not closest to the pin, so we're going to have to win this one on score alone. And could have a birdie here. Oh my goodness. And he's got this to win in a playoff. And after you conceded that one, we'll head to the next hole. All right, that is gonna do it for us here today. Shame you couldn't come out with a win in that playoff, but that is how it goes, and that's okay. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. And who's going to win here today? That is my question. We have some match play ready to kick off. Have a good round out there today. Get to the right, get to the right. Nice shot. That'll do. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. And here's a 13-footer. That shot was marvelous. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Okay, second shot on the 11th. And this is his attempt at birdie. Looks like a right to left break. And he's done well to get that one in the cup. That's for birdie. And now you're left with this putt to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Here we go now on the 12th. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Nice chip. 6-foot putt for him. All right, here we go for the birdie. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. Well, this one's flying out of the rough. Might be too much. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's going to go down? Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And this putt drops. You can go one up. Nice putt. That's your fourth birdie of the day. And you're one up for the match after that one. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Nice swing. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. He's doing all right here. This is what he has left for the eagle. Yikes, that went right by. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go two up on your friend. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Oh, ever so close to pulling down that eagle. And a 5-foot putt for him. All right, sink this one to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And this will be his second shot. almost went. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. And we are all square after that hole. And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one. Okay, give this a smash. And it looks like you'll end up in the deep rough. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. And this putt's about 18 feet away. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Ooh. And now this from 4 feet. Okay, you need this putt to have the hole. And that hole's halved. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. They've chosen the 3-iron here. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Come on, ball. Kick to the right. Well, that'll do for now. All right, looking forward to seeing how he deals with this long putt. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Ooh, right by. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. And after that one, you are one up in the match. Let's see how you do here on the 18th. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. This one's about 175 to the pin. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. And 28 feet from the cup. Going up the hill and to the left. So far, so good. Oh yeah, getting better. Oh, come on, drop. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And you managed to pull off the win in this match. I'd like to congratulate you. Walking away from this one at 2 up is good work all around. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. I guess we're just doing the front nine of this course today. All right, let's get on our horse. That sounded good. And this one's got to chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. Nice. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Tee shot's looking decent. And second shot here on the first. I like it. I like what you did there. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. This approach is heading left. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. All square after the first hole. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Caught the downslope. Let's see how many more yards you get out of this one. Well done. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. And this one's about 125 yards out. Okay, on the green safely. All right, he's setting up with an extremely long putt here. I'm very interested to see how he does with it, though. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Not a bad result from that distance. And this putt to go one up for the match. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And after that one, you are 1 up. That wind is going right to left out there. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. This one looks pretty good, should be in the fairway. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Second shot on the third. All right, nice approach on that one. Here's his look for birdie. I think this one's going left to right. Oh. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. And boom, in there, and you will win the hole. And after that one, you are 2 up on your friend. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. Ouch. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I think this one's going to chase out a bit further. And it looks like around 135 yards out for him. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. And we're back in the fairway. Okay, third shot. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Nice. That was the club. This one's about 10 feet out. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, just missed the par. Okay, he needs this to win the hole. And, yeah, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. And moving along, next hole coming up. Okay, par 3 for the 5th hole. This is an 8-iron. This one's heading left. Looking forward to see what you do here. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. And second shot here on the 5th. Ooh, is this one gonna go down? And it's gonna be all square if they sink this putt. I think this one's moving to the right. Nothing wrong with that putt. If he sinks this, he's got par. Okay, you're going to let him have that one, and then we'll head to the next hole. And if you sink this, you'll be all square with your friend on the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. Oh, looking good off the tee. All right, give this a rip. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Ooh, bad kick to the right here. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. All right, drop this on in and save your par. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. Well, this one's looking good so far. It's still tracking. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, you're 2 up. Teeing up here on the 8th hole. Swinging like silk. Solid approach there, pin high. All right, let's see how he does. Taking this one with the 8-iron. This putt is just around 12 feet. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. And he gets it to drop, and that's his birdie. All right, let's do this. Sink the putt, win the match. It's that easy. And finishing in style, dropping that final putt in there for birdie. And this one's over, and you just went ahead and won this one. Good work out there. Hopefully your opponent doesn't feel too bad about it, and they'll play again soon. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. This is gonna get good. And it looks like we're just gonna do the back nine of this one today. Let's have a good round out there. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. All right, second shot on the 10th. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Oh, almost in there with the tip. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. And he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. And after that one, your opponent is one up. And here we go, par 3, 11th hole. They've gone with the 7-iron. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Come on now, drop in that hole. Oh my, there's a golf shot. Well done. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. Oh, so close. And here's his look at par. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. And after that hole, we're all square. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. And let's see how he does on this hole. And here we go with his second shot. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Good little shot there. And 14-foot putt for him. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And the putt drops, and he's out of here. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. And that hole will be halved. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, he's got around 215 yards to the pin. And here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, kick left. All right, he's setting up his next putt, and that's a long one. Oh, almost in there. All right, drop this, and you'll go one up on your opponent. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, what do we have here? Still going. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. He's got a 3-footer here. All right, you gave him a little gift there, letting him have that putt. We're going to head to the next hole, see what we can do there. And that hole will be halved. It looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Here's our second shot on the 14th. Okay, here we go. This is what he has left over for the bird. And to halve the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And he will set up here around 140 to the pin. Second shot here on the 15th. I think you might be short out of the sand. We're loving the sand today, eh? All right, out of that bunker, onto the green, let's go. And this putt's gonna put him one up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. This one's 8 feet away. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. And that hole will be halved. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Nice approach. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. I think this one's going left to right. This one's looking decent. Still going. Oh, and it doesn't go down. And if he can drain this, it'll be for par. And the putt drops. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. And that hole will be halved. And the 17th hole is a par 4. Ooh, watch this one run now. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, here he goes. He's got a very long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Continues to be on line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And just one up on your friend after that hole. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Oh, this tee shot should work. All right, here's his second shot. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. I approve. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And great work out there today. The match is over and you have won at 1 up. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John, and match play is happening at the moment. Hopefully you can get off to a hot start. Let's see what you can do out there. All right, let's go. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Second shot here on the first. Oh, that chip almost went. This one's on a good line. And that'll go down from the fairway. Good work. And after the first hole of this match, you are one up on your friend. Heads up on this one. It's getting a bit windy out there. Oh, man, did you ever send that one? And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. All right, this is his second. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. This next putt will be for his birdie. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. And your opponent's going to concede that putt. We're going to head to the next hole. And that hole's halved. All right, we got a par 5 on the third hole. Let's go. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a down slope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. Oh my goodness, is this gonna go down? Oh, yep. That's what we want to see. I like what you're doing. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend. You got a left to right breeze on this hole. Oh, come on, that almost went. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. And here comes a 4-footer. And this next putt for him is for birdie. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, take a look at this. We got a par 4 here on the 5th hole. Great drive. That was some power. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. Well, that won't do, will it? And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Let's see what he does here, 100 yards out. Oh, that is lovely. Setting up here on the first cut. Come on, kick left. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? 10 feet to the cup. Pretty straight here, a little bit to the left maybe. It could be a good one. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. Okay, we will give that putt to the opponent. And we'll lose the hole in the process, but another hole coming up. We'll get him there. And here's their 8-iron. Might be a little bit long. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Okay. Second shot on the 6th. Close there with the chip. And if this goes down, they're going to take things all square again. Oh, sliding by. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Okay, we don't even have to putt that one out. Your opponent has given it to you. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. And the 7th hole is a par 4. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. And here we go. This is his second shot. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. Nice shot into this green. Good work. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. All right, if you sink this, you'll take the match Dormy. And this one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think. This one's tracking. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. And you're 2 up after that one. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole. That's a good one. Nice pin high. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think? This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. All right, I need you to sink this putt so you win this match. I already told people you were going to win. And you managed to pull off the win, ending things off at 3 up on your friend. Good work. Well done. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Looks like we get to start out on a par 3. Let's hit this tee shot nice and close, and we'll mosey on our way. And here's their 4-iron. Okay, let's see what you do here. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. Here's a look for birdie. Good luck here, 8 feet to the cup. And after that one, we're all square here. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. He might end up in the rough on this one. Let's see. And that one will sneak into that second cut of rough. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. And let's see what happens. This is his second. This one's looking good. Oof, that guy is just chucking darts. Unreal. Nice approach shot. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper. Okay, this putt's for your par. And that'll drop. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, yeah, we'll give him that one and head to the next. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Okay, let's send it. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Nice work. That was some good golf. He's got 15 feet to the cup. I think this is going to go right to left. Ooh, that was close. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Oh, there we go. That one goes down, and that gives you the hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. 13th hole coming up. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. There we go. Great contact. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. Yeah, that'll work. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Looking like about 185 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Come on, give us a kick to the right. And this putt drops, you can go one up. Oh, it's getting there. All right, we're in there. You've won this hole. Great work. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Nice, that's some solid contact. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Coming through with the chip. And folks. That's how you chip. That will drop for eagle. All square after that hole. Okay, on to the par 3 15th. Well, looking forward to this hole. Let's see what his second shot looks like. All right, he swung this one out to the left. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Well, this one's looking okay. It's still on track. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. And with this, he could save his par. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. Going to the beach. Okay, time to send it. My goodness, he got a hold of that one. He's sitting right in the beach. Let's see how he can make his escape. And from the sand, I don't think this has enough though. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. That's gonna work just fine on the approach. Oh! All right, this next putt's for his par. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. You're one up after that one. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. Well, you have a look at this. And that's another green in regulation. And let's see how he does on this hole. And they're going with the pitching wedge. And this putt's around 7 feet. And if you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. And that hole will be halved. And best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Well, that'll play pin high for us. He's got a 10-foot putt here. I think it's breaking to the left. All right, it's simple. Sink this, win match. And after your opponent concedes that putt, we'll move on to the next. This hole's getting halved. And I was there every step of the way watching this one unfold. You came out victorious at the end of this one, as I knew you would. Great work out there. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. Not a full round on slate today, just doing the front 9 of this one. Hopefully you have a good one out there today. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. You made good contact. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. Second shot here on the first. See how this shapes up. This is his third shot. Ooh, he was close. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just a short putt. We can move on now. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Off to a great start. You're 1 up after the first hole. Okay, here we go. Second hole at Pinehurst number 2. Probably best to hug the left side of the fairway. This does have a bit of a dog leg to the right. Good stuff. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Looking good off the tee. This shot's around 155 yards out. And second shot here on the second hole. That is a thing of beauty. Well done. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. And here we go. This is his par putt. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. And there it is. He gets it to go. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. Okay, and as we tee off on the third hole, this is one of the shortest par 4s on the course. Let's take advantage. That's looking nice off the tee. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Oh, hello. And second shot here on the third. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens. And that hole will be halved. All right, and the fourth hole is a long par 4, dogleg to the left, and the fairway does tilt from left to right. Look at this, just caught it. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. I'm okay with that. This putt's around 19 feet away. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Looking good so far. Oh, brutal. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. All right, he's going to need this to win the hole. Okay, he's got this left for par. And there we go. And if you sink this, you'll have the hole. Okay, your friend's going to give us that little putt. That was nice of them. And we'll head to the next. All right, par 5, 5th hole at Pinehurst number 2 is ready to roll. Let's get this into fairway. And maybe we could think about going for this 1 and 2. We'll see. All right, let's see how he does. And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does. Look at this here. That is lovely. Here's our second shot on the 5th. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. This one's a 21-footer. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Continuing to be good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And this putt from 4 feet. And ladies and gentlemen, the eagle has landed. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. Sixth hole at Pinehurst number 2 is difficult par 3. We have a green that slopes towards us, so it could reject our tee shot, but hopefully everything goes smooth. Great swing on that one. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Oh, almost in there. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here.